secrets. Like, there's no secret formula to like the perfect challenge group, or there's no secret thing to the perfect way to what exactly you got to say to a prospect to make them sign up, or to a prospect to make them join your challenge group. There's no perfect way to train your coaches. I don't think so yet, at least. There's stuff that we're working on that's good, works good. But there's nothing real. There's no perfect thing that you've got to wait for. So I know a lot of people wait for the perfect thing, or wait till they've got everything down to start taking action. The biggest secret is to just start taking action right away. Did you want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. You just got to start taking action like right away. Like I see so many people like come to a training like this, or they watch YouTube videos, or they watch the Coach Basics videos, or do the Coach Basics assignments, and that's all good. You've got to learn that stuff. But you got to take action on it immediately. You got to just try it and realize that you're going to fail. Like, you're going to fail bad. Like, you're going to have people tell you no, or they're like, what are you even talking about? But you learn by trying. You learn by failing. One of my favorite books, by the way, is Failing Forward. So if you haven't read that, pick that one up. Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell. But there's the thing that's going to get people to join your business and join you is your story. Like, creating your story, being 100%. You've got to believe 100% in a couple things. So break these down. You got to believe 100% that Beachbody products change someone's life. And we saw that here with all the stories today, and everybody saying how much they lost, and you guys heard stories from each other. Believe 100% that Beachbody products can change someone's life. You got to believe 100% in yourself, that you have the tools to give them. That's basically all you have to believe, that you have the tools to give them, and then just know that you can encourage them through it. So believe in yourself, which goes to personal development. I'll tell you guys honestly, like, there's the book, like, The Compound Effect. Have you guys heard of that? With a Slight Edge. You want to know how many, anybody have a guess how many times I've read that book? In my first year. Any guesses?
70.
Right around there, 60, 70 times. I listened to it on audio when I was at work packing boxes. I had to get that in my head, that the small things that I did every single day would compound and I would be successful. So, the big key to success is to believe in yourself, which comes through personal development. So that's something that your coach can believe in you. Like I can say, Junior, you can be a top coach. You can do it. But he's got to believe that in his own mind, so that he takes the steps, takes the actions with the right attitude. When you take actions with the right attitude, you're going to have positive results. So you got to believe that the products change lives, that you're recommending something you can believe in, that you believe in yourself. And here's the third one. You have to believe 100% that the Beachbody coaching opportunity works for anybody that plugs in and does the 3 vital behaviors. Okay? You have to believe that so that you're confident to invite people to join you. And it's not scary. Is coaching scary to anybody? You're a big scary monster? We still got some. So it can seem scary, but make it simple. There's all the stuff, all the technical terms, and how to get paid, bonus cycles, and all that stuff. Ranks and all that. Like, that's important to learn as you go. It's an important part of the business. But really simply, to build a business, you hit simple monthly goals. So starting people on their health transformation. Like talking to someone, like, what's your goal? What do you want to achieve? I want to do this, and they tell you, and then connecting them with a product that meets their goals. And if they want to be a customer, that's the route they go. If they want to be a coach, that's the route you take them on. And you just be bold and make that invite. So as a coach, you have to make sure it's simple. Like doing the workouts, doing the 3 vital behaviors. Does someone want to tell me the 3 vital behaviors? Invite.
Product of the product.
Product works.
Personal development.
And personal development. So all of them very important. Like, you can't leave out one of those. So you got to believe that the Beachbody Coach opportunity works for everybody. Now here's the thing about the Beachbody Coach opportunity. Like, success isn't a certain thing. It's like success isn't like a 15-star diamond or a top 10 coach. Like, you gotta realize, like, sometimes I even have some of my coaches that are like, I'm just not successful. And they're like judging themselves against me or another top coach. And like, I'm not successful. And I sit down and talk to them, and they've been doing this for like 18 months, a year and a half. They've lost 80 pounds and they make like $1,500 a month extra. And I'm like, what do you mean you're not successful? So realize that you're not the same, like, success for when you're inviting someone to be a coach. This doesn't mean they have to make a 6-figure income or be a top coach and go speak all over the world or anything like that. Like, success for somebody, like I could start a coach and all they want from Beachbody and success with Beachbody is to get free product. That could be success for that coach. Maybe one coach needs $500 a month, and you help them get to that point, and that's success for that coach. So realize that everybody has their own personal level of what successful is as a coach. Now, I know coaches that they feel very successful and they don't even have income goals at all. And then they'll sell product once in a while, help somebody once in a while, but they're not wanting to build a big team of coaches and do that. Their thing is just to help like one family member that's morbidly obese become healthy, and that's their purpose, and that's their goal. So realize that coaching is like, everybody has their own level of success and what they want out of coaching. So when you invite somebody, maybe like if you have like Junior wants to be a full-time coach, then no one will work anymore. He wants to just do Beachbody. So the thing about Junior is not everybody that he invites to be a coach has that same goal as him. So he's got to be confident inviting people that maybe just want to help a couple people, and just knowing that they can, they can do it as well. So be 100% belief in those things. So Beachbody coach opportunity works. Anybody can become successful in this if you truly do the 3 vital behaviors every day. And if you believe in yourself with the personal development, that's the other one working out.
Pod.
Yeah, that's Beachbody Pod for change lives. So I just want to gauge your level of belief. Just a random topic in my head. Who believes they can be successful with what their own personal goal is with Beachbody? Who believes they can do a little bit more than they think they can? But they're currently doing. Awesome. I have a cool little thing I want to have you guys do real quick. I think I did this once here. Okay, stand up, but don't hit someone next to you. Stand up, everybody. Don't hit anybody. Like, space yourself out a little bit. This will be quick, like 1 minute. Okay, I want everybody to put your hand forward. Okay? And I want you to turn to the side and go as far as you can. My father-in-law got knocked out. Okay, so everybody see, kind of look where you're at there. Okay, now come back to the center. Okay, now everybody just do that again, but go like just a little bit further. Oh, yeah, you went way further. Did anybody go further?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody? Okay, that's one thing I want to teach you guys. You can always, you guys can sit back down if you want. You can always do more than you think you can. Okay? You can always do more than you believe you can. Like, the same thing, but you guys heard it right there. You guys, I told you, what did I tell you the first time? Go as far as you could. As far as you could. And the next time you guys all went further, so you guys didn't go as far as you could the first time. So when you're going for your goals, realize that you can go farther than you guys think you can. Like, you can go further. If you hit success level and you think that's hard, like trust me, you can go further. You can go further than that if you try. Like if you want to be successful at 10 like we've done, you can do it. You just got to talk to more people. If you had success level 5, let's say, that's your goal, and you've always done that. All you got to do is talk to 2 times as many people the next month than you can 10. Simple thing. Like you can always do more than you can. So remember that. Okay. Now, how much time do we have? Like 10 minutes. I want to do. We can't miss that extra workout. 5 minutes. Okay. So, my top 3 things I'll hit on them real quick, and then I'll teach you one thing you can actually take away, like a physical thing. My biggest thing, like I always talk about belief and passion and excitement, because people don't believe my team, don't join my team because like I have the perfect system or anything. They join the team because I show up excited every single day. Like 3 years, excited. Like I've had tragedies happen in my family. My sister's in jail right now. I've been extremely sick, sometimes, but we show up excited no matter what at work. So you gotta show up excited. You gotta be somebody, and one of our coaches on our team talked about this related to Eeyore and Tigger. It's like if you're like Eeyore, like you could have all the techniques in Beachbody like down packed, like systems on how to train your coaches, run challenge groups. But if you're like Eeyore, people don't want to be around you. They're not going to want to be with you, join your team, continue in your challenge groups. So if you're an Eeyore inside, you got to turn into a Tigger. You got to work on that in your personal development. You got to learn people skills. You got to be the person that when someone comes into the room, they're excited to see you rather than oh, there they are again. So you gotta become that type of person, because honestly, like we all have the same stuff, like the same trainings and stuff. But people are going to join because of you, the person that you are, which leads back again to personal development. So remember that. People want to be around Tiggers, okay? Tiggers. You got to be happy and excited. You got to be passionate, and then you got to be disciplined. And speaking of discipline, I'm going to teach you guys just what I do every day. So you guys have your goals, and speak with your sponsor coaches, or if you're working with them on your goals. Once you do that, this is something I believe you have to do to be successful. You got to have those attitudes: excited, passionate. You got to be that Tigger. You got to wake up excited. Like I wake up grumpy. I'm a grumpy person. And all those videos, if you see me make them, I make them in the morning, but I have to read for like an hour to get myself pumped up. I have to read and then work out and then make the video. Because if I make the video when I wake up, no one will watch it. So know that I have to work hard to get energized to do it. Like Josh will tell you, I drank some E&E before I came in here. I'm not sorry. Just because I'm like a low-key, like mellow person, and you have to create excitement for people to take action or to want to do the things that you're trying to teach them to do. So know that you have to do that. So when you go to do that, I work from a list. I think it's important to work from a list so you're organized, so you don't get sucked into Facebook. What do you want to call it? It's like a black hole. It's like a black hole. So you got to work from a list, and you got to be efficient from it if you want to hit goals. So set your goals. One thing I want you guys to know about goals: set your goals high, because it's a thing. You can always do more than you think you can do. But goals are like magnets, okay? You don't have to know exactly every detail about your goal. Just know that when you set a goal and you believe in it, and you go to work from a list, and you do it with the passion and energy we're talking about, the people, you'll speak right to somebody, or you'll attract people into your life to help you achieve your goals. So here's what I do. And Junior, can you hand those out when I talk to them about this? Personally, when I started, like right now it's a different story. I do 6 hours a day for my business. But when I started, I did 2 hours a night. I did 2 solid hours a night to hit successful 10. And I did a list of 10 things. And this is my original list from when I started as a Beachbody coach. So what I do is I set my hours. Like my hours were 8:30 to 10:30. And then I listen to personal development, like at work, on my drive. I know I added in extra personal development all I could. But this is a list I did. And the thing I want you guys to know about a list, like in this type of business like this, you work a lot of hours for a little pay. And I'm sure you guys know that, right? You work a lot for very little. So you have to find fulfillment in your daily activities. And this is what I do in my daily activities. And this is what I want you guys to remember from this. I'm going to let you guys read it. I'm not going to go over it just because of the time. But these are the activities that I do every single day. And here's something you can do for yourself. Like set your hour. I want you guys to set exactly what amount of time you're going to work every day. If it's 2 hours, if it's 1 hour, whatever it is, go through and do your list, which is right here. Modify it to your own personal needs, of course, but make sure you do all the activities that you need to do. I'm showing you guys right here what I did. But the thing about a list, which is awesome, is that if you work your 2 hours, and you do the list, and your 2 hours is up, and you know that you checked off everything on that list, and you were excited and passionate while doing it, like you got yourself excited, motivated, and you did your list. You go to bed, you did all 10 things, and you were successful that day. It doesn't matter if you sold the challenge back, or if you had someone go from coach to diamond in 1 day or whatever. That happens to everybody, right?
Yeah.
No. But with this, it's a way that you can know that you're being successful every single day. Now, I'm going to be a little bit strict and strong with you guys right here. If you guys get passionate, excited, you go to the list, you go to 8, and you stop, you go to bed, then you failed that day. Because you committed yourself to a list of what you're going to do, and you didn't do it. So that's how I judge failure versus success with my coaches and my team, is if you do the list and you do it with the right attitude, the right intention, with your purpose, and you do the list and you were successful. It doesn't matter what you sold that day. You made an impact on people, you made your exposures, you talked to people. And some of the things, I do random things too, like text or phone call to random people and just add value to them. Not try to sell them something, add value to them. Compliment them on something. It doesn't matter if it's a coach, a friend, a parent, sister, a cross-line coach, an up-line coach, a down-line coach. It doesn't matter. Just add value to people, because that's a great thing to do. When you do good things, you get good things back. So that's what I want to teach you guys about working from a list. This is what I do, so you don't have to copy it exactly, but take some ideas from it, create your own list, and know that when you do your list with the right energy and excitement every single day, then you're successful. You know, and then it's just a matter of doing it consistently. Not 1 week, yes, did it, and then 1 week you're like, oh, I don't feel good this week, and then take off the week, and then come back. You won't do very good like that. I'll be honest with you guys, it won't work very well. You got to be consistent with it. Like, we've done 32 months of every single week, working. And you gotta find your fulfillment in it, because it doesn't feel like work to me. Like, this is Friday night, this doesn't feel like work to me. And I don't get paid financially like for coming to do this, but I'm passionate about it. And I know if I serve people, I'll get it back some way or another. So go out and serve people. Like, yes, you want to do challenge, you want to get challenge backs, you want to do Success Club 5, but help people no matter what. You know, I'm somebody that never bought anything from Lindsay. Like, this is a cool thing to think about. Like, Lindsay, I didn't say this, when Lindsay invited me to be a coach, I thought she was the most successful coach of each one. Just by the way she carried herself, the way she talked, the way she was growing. But she was a coach for 3 months when she invited me the first time. Coach for 3 months. So she wasn't the most successful coach, but she attracted me in with her personal development and the way that she carried herself and was excited about life. So know that you guys don't have to have huge success to attract great people in your life. And another thing to remember is, and I think Carl said this in the survey, I can't remember when he said it, Carl that said it. He was like, what would have happened if Lindsay would have been like, oh, poor me, like, I got this guy with a great transformation that won't even join my team. You know, I can't do this. I'm not a very good coach because, you know, Scottie won't sign up with me, or this person won't sign up with me, or none of my coaches are doing anything right now. I think my life would be completely different if she would have been. You know, so decide now. This is the one thing that my coach Brigida, I've heard of Brigida Linford in Idaho Falls, she said. She was only a coach for like 3 months. She became a diamond. And I invited her to speak at a Super Saturday like this. And she got up there like tears in her eyes. She told her story and she's like, don't any one of you guys ever quit this business. You started it for a reason. If you quit, you're selfish because if you quit, there's somebody out there like me that may never get a chance to do this. So remember that, like that kind of attitude. It's like, go out and help people. Go out and find people because they're out there. We're not out to convince people to join us. We're out to find people that are looking for help. So if you guys do that, you can make a huge impact on someone's life. Like, I can't even imagine what life would be like, you know, I wouldn't have met Lindsay, you know, and she had belief in me. So I believe in you guys. Let's go out and do it. And just remember that your success comes from your attitude, your own philosophy, belief in yourself, and then doing that with doing simple daily behaviors every single day, but with the right attitude. So I want to say thanks for you guys coming here. I hope that helped a little bit.